y'all boys with another banger, and today we're gonna be talking about everything we know regarding Madden 25 Superstar Mode. Yes, Showdown, the career mode, the player build, everything in the book. We're gonna be talking about it. Let's hop into it. Now, really quick, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Fellas, doing those three things helps you out a lot. We'll be covering college football 25 and even Madden, both on this channel right here. So make sure you guys are tapped in and have that noti bell on. Now let's get straight into the video. So yes, we're gonna be talking about everything regarding Madden 25 Superstar Mode. That means things like Showdown, things like the career mode, the new player build system, the abilities, everything in the book. We're talking about it today, fellas. We have already kind of played it. A lot of people have also played it. So, you know, I have my experiences. Other people have also played it too. So I've kind of heard a bunch of things. And yes, these are confirmed things coming to this game. Like 100% confirmed. It will be coming to Madden 25. These things we'll be talking about in this video. So we have a lot to cover. So we're going to hop straight into it. And no, we will not be showing any Madden 25 gameplay in this video. So do not go on my comments. Where's the gameplay? Where's the Madden 25? No, I cannot show any type of Madden 25 gameplay in this video, or EA will take care of me swiftly. So now, boys, let's get into everything regarding Madden 25 Superstar Mode. Now, really quick, if you guys remember last year, you know, they brought back Superstar Mode in the Madden 24. It was the first time they kind of brought it back in a while. They brought it back in a new way, you know, with the brand new career mode, revamped career mode, along with the Showdown 3v3. So they're bringing it back again for Madden 25, obviously in a better way, and obviously stepping up the player build system. So that's what we're going to talk about first, is the player build system. They stepped it up. Obviously not a big overall because the one last year was really, really good, but they did fix and change some things to make it even better. Now, really quick, obviously the positions. Obviously, once again, only 5 positions. We already heard this in college football: quarterback, running back, wide receiver, linebacker, and cornerback. Those are gonna be the 5 positions, just like how in college football. It will also be like that in Madden. Now, if you guys also been paying attention to the YouTube, I've showed you guys how to go to safety, how to go to DN, how to go to, you know, D-line itself, how to go to these other positions. So yes, there is a way to go to safety, there is a way to go to DN, there is a way, and also you can make your player build a safety build or like a D lineman build. After you do get done picking your position, now you're gonna pick your height and weight and things of that nature. Now, I want you guys to listen to this very, very closely, because this is probably gonna be similar or probably the exact same thing as you will see in college football Road to Glory. Yes, once again, for everybody who's been asking, yes, you can transfer your player from Road to Glory to Superstar Mode. Yes, that will be a thing. It's already been confirmed. You can transfer your player. So once again, since it's like this in Madden, it's probably gonna be like this in college football because they're gonna share basically the same type of player. So when it comes to picking your archetype and things of that nature, you will choose an archetype, but you can customize your archetype. So you're not gonna have to just be a, you know, a ball hawk cornerback. No, you can like pick and choose where you want to go with, you know, these archetypes. Basically, there's going to be like preset archetypes you can do. So example, if you want to be a cornerback, there's going to be a ball hawk cornerback, a shutdown cornerback. There's going to be preset, you know, archetypes you can, you know, just choose, and then boom, you already have your, you know, player kind of built out. But if you want to customize them and, you know, maybe you don't have, you know, 99 catching potential, or maybe have 99 zone potential, you can do that. You could customize still with these builds. So once again, you're gonna be picking, you know, the first thing you'll do is obviously pick your body type. Now this is also new this year. You will pick your body type, so it will be things like slim, muscular, standard, and even a heavy body type. So yes, it's gonna be body types this year, unlike last year where it was just height and weight. No, this year is gonna have body type. So you'll choose your body type, you'll choose your height, then your weight, and then after that, you'll also be choosing where you will assign your creation points. So what that means is, think of like 2K, where you kind of like choose what you want your max potential to be. So you can kind of like choose, oh, I want my speed to be able to get to 99. I want my excel to be able to get to 99. I want my zone to be able to get to 99. Now, you can't just have all these at 99 though, because you'll only get 15 creation points. So for example, you would, like I said, 99 speed, that's gonna take you know, 4 creation points. To get to, you know, max potential acceleration, that's gonna take 4, you know, creation points. So you can't just have everything potentially 99. That will not be the case, and that's a big difference from last year. Last year, for example, cornerback builds, you were able to get 99 speed, 99 excel, 99 zone, 99 man. You were able to get a lot of things 99 last year. That is not how it's gonna be this year. I'm telling you right now, you're probably gonna be able to get like, maybe, I think it's like 3, 4, I think max 99, you know, ratings. It will not be your whole entire list will be 99s. That's not how it's gonna be. I would say, think about this as more of like role player type of builds. Think of like 2K, you know, a lot of the 2K players, a lot of 2K community, like when the player build system was a role player type of system. That's how this is gonna be. It's not gonna be demigods, 99s everywhere. That's not how this is gonna be. So, like I said, you put your creation points, and you can put it towards anything. You can put it towards physical and even, you know, skill. It doesn't have to be just skill or just physical. You can put these creation points to wherever you want to. So that's a big W. You actually got a lot of customization here. You can, you know, upgrade your jumping, once again, your speed, your excel, change direction. You can customize a lot of stuff with these builds this year. Now, for example, if you don't touch something with, like, let's say, for example, you don't touch anything with creation points, it will be at an 84 ratings. Then that'll be the max. So let's say you have a cornerback build, but you don't want to put any of your creation points towards man, you're only going to be able to get max 84 man. So keep that in mind. Once again, you have to be very picky and very decisive with these creation points. Now, I don't want to talk about progression and levels and stuff like that in this video because they already said the XP, the progression, the levels is not finalized from what we've played. But I will say that double XP is already in the game. So yes, double XP will be there day one. There'll be, you know, 30 minutes of double XP, 2 hours of double XP. And it's actually not even expensive this time. Like last year in Madden 24, they made it super expensive when they added, you know, during the Madden season. They tried to add it during the season, but it was like mad expensive. This year they actually listened and they actually dropped it down a lot. It's only like 15,000 for like 3 hours of double XP. So yes, leveling up in this game will be a lot easier and a lot faster because of this, and it will be their day one of the game. Now, another thing that's kind of returning from last year, but it's kind of also being changed, is going to be your, you know, body type and your height and weight. It will determine your build, like how your stats are. So that will still be a thing. So for example, if you have a 5'7", you know, wide receiver build, yes, you're going to be able to get, you know, 99 speed. That you're going to be able to get that. But for example, if you have a, you know, 6'7", you know, muscular, you know, wide receiver, you're not gonna be able to get 99 speed. That's just not gonna happen. That was kind of like the case last year where, you know, we had the 6'7" demigod cornerbacks, the 6'4" wide receivers getting 99 speed. That's not how it's gonna be this year. That's not how that's gonna go down. No, it's not gonna be like that. You're really gonna have to pick and choose. You know, it's gonna be very balanced. That's kind of the best way to put it. It's very balanced this year. You know, if you want to be 99 speed, just know you're probably gonna be like 5'8", 5'9", 5'7" if you want that 99 speed. That's the only way you can basically get it. Even if you go muscular, even if you go slim, those will still change it. But once again, to have that maximum speed, you obviously have to be the smallest you can be, which is obviously like slim, you know, slim body type and like 5'7", 5'8". That's a couple things I do want to talk about regarding the player builder, and I'm not going to be talking about progression, you know, levels and anything like that because it's not finalized from what we've played. But I do want to say that you can reset your ratings and abilities, but it does not let you change your overall build. So you know how in the past you were able to like to change your height, your weight, all that type of stuff on the fly without resetting your whole build? That's not how it is. From what I've played, it might change when the final game comes out, but you can still reset your abilities and your ratings. So if you ever be like, oh, I didn't want to have, you know, that much speed, or I want to, you know, change this or change that, you can still change your ratings and your abilities, but you cannot change your height, your weight, your body type, things like that. I do want to touch on abilities because these have also kind of changed from last year. So yes, you will still get an X factor. Yes, it is still tiered, so it's still going to be gold, bronze, silver. They are still tiered, and that's how it will be in college football. So that's why I'm kind of bringing it over here also. Now the difference is this year you will have 5 gold ability slots. Remember last year you only got 3 gold abilities, a silver, then a bronze. This year you will be able to have 5 gold abilities on at one single time, which honestly I think is pretty good. Honestly, if you ask me, I think that's pretty good. Last year I feel like 3 was too low. I feel like we should 100% be able to have 5. So yes, that's coming this year. Also, brand new to this year is gonna be teammate abilities. Teammate abilities are basically like abilities that help other people on your team. They're not, you know, it's not like it's like tied to your, you know, your main abilities or your core abilities. No, these are totally separate. So you'll get 2 teammate abilities. Yeah, if I'm not, no. Yeah, I want to say, yeah, it's 2 teammate abilities. So basically, once again, these will help other people on your team. So for example, you can have a wide receiver build, and you can put on like a cornerback teammate ability that will help your cornerbacks on your team, or you have, you know, some you can put on for the D lineman on your team. That will basically boost other players on your team and not just be an individual ability, which I do like the concept of, and I think it'll work really, really well in the game. And then last but not least, obviously going to be these showdown abilities. Yes, these are returning. Showdown skills are returning, so you want to have like a hybrid build, because we all know in Showdown you play both ways. Yes, that is also coming back. So yes, you can have a hybrid build. And next we're going to talk about regarding superstar mode is going to be customization. Yes, y'all already know. You feel me? Y'all already knew. We gotta talk about, so yes, obviously the big, you know, brand new thing that they're bringing to Madden 25 superstar mode in terms of customization. Yes, we are getting tattoos. Yes, I know, man. Ooh. Yes, tattoos are here. I've seen them. They're beautiful. Honestly, they look really, really good. I honestly think they came together pretty well. Yes, tattoos are in this game. We talked about it in the previous video, but I hadn't got to like seen them yet. I've now seen them, and honestly, they look really, really good. Honestly, I think they did a pretty good job with them. But then, you know, this is the first year they're coming back in a while. So yes, tattoos are gonna be in this game. I'm just gonna say this now, they're not expensive at all. Like, they're not like 7,000, you know, 50,000 VC like how it would be in 2K. Even though obviously 2K you have a lot more flexibility with them, but still they don't overcharge for them in this game. In Madden 25, you're not gonna be, you know, spending $20 to get a tattoo or anything like that. No, honestly, from what I've seen, you can't even buy it with real money. You have to buy it with the Cred, which is obviously, you know, the free currency in the game. You earn this by, you know, grinding, you know, career mode, superstar mode, showdown, things of that nature. So yes, Cred is back also. Yes, Cred is coming back to this game, and that is also what you will be spending, you know, the currency on to get customization stuff like tattoos, things of that nature. And once again, the tattoos were not expensive at all. Obviously, it might change by the time the final game comes out, but once again, I don't think it will be anything super expensive or, you know, something that takes a long time to get at all, because once again, it's just tattoos. They're not gonna, you know, gas it too much. They're not gonna be super greedy with some like tattoos. Also, by the way, it's only on your arms. So no, there's no, you know, belly tats or chest tats or, you know, leg tats. No, it's just arm tattoos, but there's a bunch of them. There's a lot of variety. And for what I've seen, they're probably gonna even add even more. So you're gonna have a lot of variety, and you can put it on both arms. You can have a full sleeve, half sleeve, things of that nature. There's a lot of variety with it, and once again, it looks really, really good in the game. So tattoos are back. Also, customization, face scans, all basically they have like revamped and updated all of the face scans in the game. Obviously you can't scan your face in the game, but once again, like the face templates and how you do your face and things of that nature, how all the faces look, completely new, completely updated, and they look really, really good. They have a bunch of, like, they have all the races, all the nationalities, and once again, they just look overall really, really good, and they look a lot updated. It's not like they look like outdated at all. They look really, really good. Also, new hairstyles. They have updated all the hairstyles to where they all look detailed and look like next gen, kind of. You know how some of the hairstyles in 24 would look outdated and some things like that? No, all the hairstyles now look really, really detailed and look really good. Also, brand new beards. They did have a bunch of new like facial hair and beards. So if you want to have like a Keenan Allen type of beard where it had like, it's kind of like sticks out your helmet, you can do that. That will be in this game, and there's a bunch of them. Like, there's a bunch of different beard styles and mustaches. For basically, if you have any type of facial hair, they basically have it in this game, and it looks really, really good. Now, last thing I do want to talk about with customization is gonna be some of the new gear that I have seen. So in terms of gear, I've seen basically they have a bunch of new like arm sleeves. They have a bunch of new like padded sleeves, a bunch of new like Nike padded sleeves. Think of like the McDavid padded sleeve. If you ever played football, like the McDavid one, they have a bunch of Nike ones. They have basically a bunch of new like arm sleeves and shooter sleeves in the game. They also have like a rolled up kind of like sleeve. So think of like Dak Prescott or like Brock Purdy, how they kind of have their arm sleeves. They also have that in the game where it's kind of like rolled up, kind of like 3/4 on the way on your arm. That looks really good also. Then they also do have bicep bands. Basically, you can have like a bicep band and a forearm band. So think of like the double arm band kind of look. It's like a true double arm band, not like a wrist and like a forearm. No, it's like a bicep, and you can have a forearm. That is also in this game. Then they also have the bicep bands on the legs. So yes, you can have bicep bands on the leg. I've seen that, and honestly, that's gonna be a huge one. That's gonna be pretty big. And also things like the rolled up jersey and all that type of stuff that was in 24, that's also coming to 25. They didn't remove anything in that sense either. So yes, the customization looks really, really good. Obviously, I know a bunch of y'all still want to see the pants above the knees like how you're gonna see in college football, but the big difference is Madden has to follow a bunch of rules with like the NFL stuff, so that's why they can't bring the pants above the knees. But once again, the customization overall is definitely better than what it was in Madden 24. I will say that. Now, next up, boys, we're gonna hop into the career mode. So we're gonna talk about career mode before Showdown because I know a couple of y'all want to hear about career mode, and honestly, it's not that much we have to say with career mode, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that out the way first. And probably most of y'all will play career mode before Showdown, like day one when the game drops, you know, just to get y'all player build up before you hop online. So career mode, basically, career mode is gonna have a heavy RPG feeling where they're gonna have like a main quest that you go through. That's gonna be like their big thing that they're bringing career mode this year is this thing called quest. It was kind of in the game last year, but they're making it like a main staple thing this year. So there's gonna be like a big quest that you go through that will get you like teammate abilities. Basically a live reward. You get a live rewards for doing this main quest. And then on top of that, there's gonna be side quests that you unlock as you make decisions and you know you do interviews and things of that nature. Basically, every decision you make, you'll be unlocking side quest, or it'll go to a side quest. So essentially what this career mode is, like the big difference here between last year and this year, it's a lot more rewarding. That's what I'm gonna say. You get a lot more rewards, a lot more abilities, a lot more rating boost, it's a lot more stuff that you get from it instead of just, you know, doing weekly training every week and doing the same type of, you know, therapy and, you know, training. It's not like the same type of repetitive thing as last year, because once again, they kind of like took that away. So there's not like a weekly task thing that you have to do, like, oh, you have to do practice this day and then, you know, do the spa treatment this day or hang out with the teammates this day. No, that's basically gone. It's more of like a, boom, week 2 or week 3, you have to do, you know, these 3 things, and boom, you're done. You have to do practice, you have to do an interview after practice, you have to do this, and then boom, and you get into the game. So it's more, once again, more player driven, more gameplay driven. You're getting into games, getting in and out of games, and once again, more rewarding because you have a bunch of side quests, and I mean a lot of side quests that you do unlock with this. So that was kind of a thing last year where, you know, you had a couple of side quests that you can do, like to, you know, get a Nike brand deal and, you know, things of that nature, but it's even stepped up even more this year. So basically, that's going to be the incentive for career mode. If you guys are wondering what's going to be the incentive for playing career mode, it's going to be you unlock a lot of stuff, a lot of abilities, a lot of exclusive things that you would not unlock in Showdown. You're going to only get in career mode. Another thing, you can get benched in career mode. So yes, you can get benched in this mode. It sounds crazy, but yes, you can get benched. And also another thing, and this was a big W that I've seen, and a lot of people did ask for this last year, is that yes, there is XP modifiers depending on what difficulty and what quarter length you play on. So for example, if you do an all Madden 15-minute quarter, you know, career mode, you get way more XP than someone who does 3 minutes on rookie mode. Yes, there is a big, you know, XP modifier now that is in the game, and that was the thing that I wanted to see, and I know a lot of other people want to see for this mode. So yes, if you make it harder, you will get rewarded for that. Now, boys, the last thing we obviously got to talk about is gonna be Showdown. Yes, y'all know we had to talk about Showdown, the mode we obviously play the most around here. Yes, Showdown is back. Yes, it's 3v3 and 1v1s. Again, yes, it is. There's no 7v7. It's not 6v6. And honestly, you shouldn't be surprised. And I know damn sure I'm not surprised. You should not be surprised they're not 7v7 this year, just because that would take a lot from EA. It would be a lot for them to do that. They've never even done anything above, you know, 3v3. So for them to go from 3v3 to 7v7 in, you know, 1 year or even 2 years, honestly, I don't think they would even be able to do it. And even if they did do it, they would probably mess it up, or it would just take away from other things like franchise or ultimate team that, you know, make them more money in the game. So once again, you shouldn't be surprised if it's 7v. I mean, that's not 7v7. You should not be surprised at all when they can't even get the 3v3 mode right first. They gotta make sure that even works in the first place. Remember ability glitch last year? Yeah, so just imagine if it was 7v7. Yeah, it would be pretty bad. But once again, getting back to it, yes, 3v3, 1v1, it is back. All users for Showdown. All users once again. Now, Also, ranked is back, ranked is coming back, and it's gonna have like more themed seasons. I've kind of already seen a couple. Yes, it's gonna have a lot more themes to it. Basically, it's gonna get updated a lot more from what I've kind of seen. Yes, basically every single season, every time they kind of do a ranked season, it's gonna have like a big theme to it. Basically, it's not just gonna be just ranked without like a special thing behind it. So yes, that will be a thing. And yes, obviously the big thing we've already kind of talked about in the previous video. Yes, player friend is coming to this. Yes, it's coming to it. Showdown will have player friend 1v1 and 3v3. Yes, it will be in the game. And honestly, truly, this is one of the biggest, if not the biggest things they could have done to this mode. This was my #1 thing I need them to do, because once we have player friends, we can do the tournaments, we can do, wagers, we can do all this type of stuff without like a big, without it being like a big trouble and a big hassle. Basically, player friend makes it very easy to do it. And yes, player friend is coming to this mode. So yes, y'all will be expecting, go ahead and expect tournaments, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 tournaments with Showdown this year. The competitive scene will be back and alive for this mode. We have missed it for Madden 24 because they didn't have it. So Madden 25, it is back. I've already seen it. It looks really good. And they even changed it a little bit to make it even better, to where they actually like generate a code instead of you making it to where you just put 1 2 3 and then someone else puts 1 2 3. Now you actually have EA kind of like make you a code, so it's a lot more unique and no one else kind of takes your codes. Obviously there are some L's. The venue is still the same. Yes, it's still kind of like the same kind of like indoor arena type of field as last year, but that doesn't mean that we won't get new venues. So that's why I'm gonna say I would assume we're gonna get new venues. That's what I would assume, and that's what I would hope, because I know EA has heard us on this. They definitely have seen us, say we want more venues. So like I said, for what I played, the venue, the main venue is still the same, but that does not mean we won't get more venues. I 100% think we'll get at least 1 or 2 at the minimum. I think we'll definitely get at least 1 or 2 new venues, 100%. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. More bangers just like this one. Until next time, peace.